3 minutes to the gentleman from Tennessee, East Tennessee, Dr. Rowe.
Gentleman from Tennessee is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I rise in opposition to this legislation. You'll be hard-pressed to find many members on either side of the aisle who oppose childhood nutrition programs. No child should have to go hungry. That's something all of us agree on. This bill, however, represents everything that's wrong with Congress right now. First, we've done virtually no committee consideration of this legislation. Of other legislation, yes, but not this legislation we're going to vote on today. The Education and Labor Committee marked up an entirely different bill. Many Republicans offered amendments in committee, and like so many other bills in Nancy Pelosi's Congress, no amendments were permitted on the floor today. None. Second, this bill spends even more. What the American people have been saying all year to us is to stop spending money we don't have. They want us to look for savings within existing programs. If there are worthy improvements to be made, we can use those savings to make these programs better. And you can't get out of a ditch if you keep digging yourself deeper into it, and our physical situation is the Grand Canyon of all ditches. Now, I'm sure we're going to hear all about how this spending is, quote, unquote, paid for with spending cuts. While that's an improvement over paying for bills with tax increases, the fact is many on the other side of the aisle and a host of groups already insist that the cuts being made here today to the food stamp program, or SNAP as it's now called, will be restored. How dishonest is it to say a bill's paid for with spending cuts that we have no intention of keeping in place? If we defeat this legislation today, we can come back and start considering each new program today on their own merits. There may be some improvements to the program I would vote for, and I'm sure there are. And I'd be happy to work with the colleagues on both sides of the aisle on this program after we've had a chance to carefully review it. But until then, let's keep our existing program in place. And with that, I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentleman yields back. The gentleman from California is recognized.
You 1 minute to the gentleman from New Jersey, Mr. Holt.